And we are live. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Real Spill Wednesdays on the Truth Comes to Light podcast. I'm your host, Jay Coven, and welcome to Real Spill Wednesdays. For those of y'all that are new, on Real Spill Wednesdays, we talk about life topics and motivational quotes. Please be sure to check out my previous Real Spill Wednesdays on the channel, and also be sure to check out my full podcast episodes that I have been dropping. A podcast episode will hopefully be coming out this Wednesday along with the Real Spill Wednesday for the 100 video special. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all that have came, watched the video, liked, comment, subscribed to the channel, showed support to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna keep on coming with content. We are fixing to make it over 100 videos. This video is not gonna do it, but like I said, the podcast episode will get me to over 100 videos, and I'm gonna keep on coming with the content. Subscribe to the channel like I had said. Also subscribe to the TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Follow those channels and do all of that, because who knows, if I post something on Instagram or I post something on Twitter, that's like a foreshadow on what I may talk about for the next podcast episode. But if you don't follow those social media platforms, you will not know any of that. So it's like you basically get like a foreshadow on what the podcast episode could be, or some things that just happen all over the world and we could just talk about it there if I'm not on YouTube making videos. So be sure to follow those pages. And with that, let's get straight into this real spill. I'm bringing back the quote of the days. Bringing back the Smith quotes. I haven't done one of these quotes in forever. It feels like probably like a month and a half ago. I think I only did like one or two Smith quotes, but we're bringing it back for this real spill. And yeah, so this the quote is, "Don't try to force happiness, even if it takes time. Have patience and let it come to you." And I'm going to put it on the screen for y'all to see. But the thing is, people be trying to force happiness a little bit too much. Like, the key to happiness is to have patience, no matter what it is. It could be you in a relationship. It could be you just getting to where you want to be. People want that Lamborghini outside. People want that Mercedes, that BMW, but they don't know that that person had to work hard for that. They don't know that that person had to have patience in order for all of that money to come, in order for them to be successful. With relationships, people be in relationships for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus years, but they had to have had patience for each other. There was so many arguments that had happened. Not every relationship is going to be perfect. There's going to be fights. There's going to be breaking up at times, but you got to be patient with each other and grow in regards to the relationship. Just like with happiness, you have to have patience, and that's the key thing in life. Nothing is going to work with you in life if you don't have patience for anything that you try and do and achieve in this world. And relationships, like going back to it, I feel like our generation is not patient enough. We always want things now, 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 now. We don't have patience for each other. We don't have patience to do things. We're just all impatient. We want everything to just come to us. With money, we just want everything to just come with us. And people are so headstrong on wanting things to just come to them and they can just do things self-independently, that I feel as though relationships aren't even going to work if you can't even be patient, because there's going to be that one fight, that one argument, that one time where something goes wrong, and that one person just want to leave on you. Just wants to just flat out leave instead of just being patient. And that's the beauty of just relationships, just being patient with each other and seeing both parties, whether it's a male, female, 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 male, male, whatever, grow from the time that y'all meet each other all the way until wherever y'all want to be, especially if you see a future with them. And all of that's just going to come with happiness, but don't force it, because if a relationship ends up breaking up, you don't want to be that type of person to just go to a next relationship or just talk to somebody else and talk to somebody else, because it's just going to feel as though you're not even showing that same person the amount of respect and love that you did for the last person. It's just going to feel like a rebound. That person going to feel like a rebound to you just because you trying to force something just because you're trying to force that happiness because you just want it now instead of just being patient with that one person. Or if you do break up with that person, just wait. Focus on yourself. Work out. Do whatever. Be the best possible person that you can be. Work out. Get money. Females, just whatever. Like, experience, but don't force anything. Don't force the happiness to just automatically just come. Like, you just got to be patient with everything that you just do. So it could be happiness with relationships. It could be happiness just being in this room. Keep in mind, y'all, that when I started this podcast, I was recording in the car. For those of y'all that were looking at my videos, I was recording in the car. I was impatient. I was thinking that I had to get all of these things. I thought that I had to get a table. I thought that I had to get a mic. I thought I had to get these posters. I was just too impatient. But somebody told me, just start recording. And I think I said that in my last podcast. It's all about just starting and improving as you go. And I started in the car. And I was patient. I did that for a month. Just recording in the car. Y'all heard the AC volume. Like, y'all literally heard all of that. But I continue to be patient with this. And now, since I have a setup, this took time. I couldn't buy this camera. I couldn't buy the tripod that I'm using. I couldn't buy all of these things, these posters that y'all see, the things that are in the back behind camera view. All of this came with patience. Yes, I only have 64 subscribers, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all that have watched my videos and had y'all opinion and subscribed. I know I'm not going to be that type of person to blow up in just a month, 20 days. It's rare for somebody to do that. You got to have patience. And that's the biggest thing in the world to have, patience. There's so many times to where someone wants to do something and they're just too impatient and it just fails right off the rip. People want to have that Lamborghini outside. People want to have that Rolls Royce, that McLaren, that BMW, all of these cars. People want to have $1 million. All of these things, but they don't know how hard the other person had to work in order to get where they are now. And it's the same way with you. If you don't have patience for anything that you try to do in the world, it's all going to fail. And that's the truth of the matter. So if you don't have patience, nothing is going to work. So always have patience. It's going to take time. It may take a year. It may take a couple of months. It may take 5 years. But how long are you willing to wait? How long are you willing to continuously get knocked down by somebody else? Or by yourself, by your own thoughts? It's your fault if you are down and you don't get back up. Everybody falls. Everyone that's rich, they had plenty of times in which they failed. But it's their fault if they would have just stayed on the ground. Anybody can fall off. Anybody can go bankrupt. Anybody can just lose it all. I could lose it all right now. But it's your fault if you continuously just stay on the ground or you rise back up and get off your feet. Get your ass up and do something. Everybody gonna have problems. But it's gonna be on you if you don't get your ass up and make something out of it. And that's how it is. Don't force happiness. Gotta be patient with it. Any type. Relationship, cars, money, living somewhere. It's all gonna take time. Let everything come to you versus going out and trying to be impatient. Everything will come to you. Everything that is supposed to happen, it'll come to you. God works in mysterious ways. It'll come to you eventually. But the biggest thing to have out of it is patience. Don't let nobody tell you Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. And that's 100% true. Patience is the biggest thing to have in this world. And if you have patience, patience is going to equal success. Patience is going to equal happiness. Patience is going to equal a whole lot of things. But all of those choices that you make and how patient you are is going to be 100% on you. 100% on you. I can have faith in you. Someone else can have faith in you, but that's on you. You got to have faith in yourself and be patient. It'll all take time. What gives me motivation is the fact that I have dreads. Believe it or not, I've been growing my dreads for 2+ years. This took patience. My hair didn't just get this long out of nowhere. I had to be patient with it. So if I can be patient with my hair, I know I can be patient with all of this. There's not going to be a finish line. Life is going to keep on going. And you can just keep on improving. Don't let there be a finish line for you. Don't ever just be stuck in one position. Now since you got something, oh, that's it. Keep on working for something bigger than what you got. Keep on grinding. Keep on hustling. Keep on doing whatever and keep on being patient with it. Because I'm telling you, at the end, it'll all be worth it. All the hours that you put in, the struggle, the emotions, the failures, everything that you go through is going to have a positive impact at the end when it's all said and done. And you can look back at it and be like, this was all worth it. Being patient. And now I'm happy with either relationships, success, money. Always improve every single day. Facts, that's 100% true. But be patient and let everything come to you. Let all the cards just come to you. Yeah, you got to go out and go get it, but at the same time, be patient with all of that. And once you do all of that, it'll all come back to you. Don't got to force anything. Don't got to force anything with people. If they don't see eye to eye with you, bye, gone. If no one don't see eye to eye with you, gone. Cut them out. But be patient with anything that you try and do in life. And don't force nothing, because all of that is going to come with you being happy and you eventually being successful. Keep that in mind. So with that, that is the end of this Real Spill Wednesday. If y'all enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is going to be my 97th or 98th video. We're almost at 100 videos by Wednesday. Hopefully when this podcast does release along with this Real Spill, we will be over 100 videos. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all from the bottom of my heart that has supported the channel and everything that y'all have done. And I'm going to keep on flooding y'all with content. And yeah, with that in mind, I love y'all and y'all have a nice rest of y'all night.